everyone, and welcome to today's stretch. Remember, as I say all the time, you can do this before a workout, after a workout, or if you just need to stretch out for the day. We really want to do it to help our mobility, to help our muscles. All of this one is going to be sort of on the floor in this area. First of all, we're going to start with one that's a bit more strenuous on our feet. It doesn't seem like it at first, but I promise it is. So what we're going to do is you're just going to kneel up, you're going to tuck your toes underneath, and you're just going to sit. If you've got plantar fasciitis, this is a really good one for stretching the backs of our feet. We're just going to sit in this position. It's going to feel quite tense in the feet, but I promise it's good. Stretching just all the backs, these heel areas, your arches. I'm going to hold this for a minute. It's not going to be nice. Just take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. You'll start to feel a little bit of a burn right now. I know. It's good, I promise. Deep breath in, deep breath out. I'm feeling it. Perfect. So you're going to just come out of it, tap those feet on the floor, let the blood flow through. We'll eventually get to it so we can hold that a little bit longer. What you're going to do is just step this leg back and push against it, so you're feeling that against the back of your calf. You can push yourself just a little bit further from your arms to put a bit more extra resistance. Great. Now swap sides. I don't know if you guys like my colour combination today. My blue top, my pink socks. Great. Then you're just going to come down into child's pose. So you're going to have your toes touching, your legs wide, child's pose. If you can, you should point those fingers as far forward as possible. See if you can get that chest onto the floor and walk those fingers just as far as you can, so you're feeling that down your upper body. Now I do have hypermobile hips, which is why I'm able to go a little bit wider and a little bit lower, but if you're up in this position as well, that's totally fine. Just see if you can push a little bit more so you're feeling that opening in your shoulders and down your lower back. Hold this for a little bit more. Perfect. And then we're going to just bring our leg forward into a lunge. Untuck those toes at the back and lunge forward. You can pop a pillow underneath your knee if you need to. You're going to make sure that that knee is over your ankle. So if you're going too far forward, just bring your foot forward so you feel that stretch down the front. After this, sit back onto the same foot and extend it so you're pulling your toes towards you. This is a good stretch for the back of the hamstrings, for the back of the calves. If you're feeling just a bit tight in this area. going to just switch legs. So we're going to lunge forward. As I said, you want to make sure that that knee is over your ankle. So you might need to walk your toes forward just a tad more. And make sure those toes are untucked at the back. Bring yourself forward. Tuck that pelvis forward just a little bit so you're feeling it down the front of your leg. Keep your balance, because I can't. Hold it for a little bit longer. And then step back. You're gonna tuck this, pull those toes towards you. You can either have your toes at the back, tucked, so like you sat on it a little bit, but you don't want to just slump all the way down, or you can have them untucked. It's completely up to you. You want to give a bit of extra resistance, you can pull your toes towards you. Bring those forward. We're going to lie on our stomachs and start looking at our arms. So you're going to tuck this arm underneath and tuck the other arm underneath and bring your chest down. You're going to make sure that you're really trying to pull your arms away from your shoulders as much as possible. So your arms and your shoulders are going to be above your chest. We're making sure you can feel it just around here. Hold yourself a little bit longer. Ooh, I'm feeling that pull. Slowly ease yourself out of that. Ooh. And switch sides. You had one arm above, now put the other arm above that. This is really pulling those shoulders, that upper back as well. We sometimes forget to try and stretch that area out. If you get it, that's perfect. Untuck, lift your body up. So just opening up that core, stretching that area, the chest a little bit. If you keep your head down, you're not going to stretch as much. So if you just pop your head up, you'll really be able to feel it and open that front up. Deep breath in and out. Come back up. Now you can either do this sat on your knees or sat in a cross-legged position. We're just going to bring our arm across our body. Work those triceps, the shoulder a little bit longer. Shake your arm out and cross over. Good. Now put it up behind your back. Just a little bit more. We've started at the toes and now we're making our way up to our head. Swap those arms around. Remember to put just a tiny bit of resistance on that elbow so you're feeling it down the back of your arm. Biceps, triceps. Good. Now what we're going to do for the last bit, we're just going to stretch our neck. We sometimes forget to do this. So you're just going to place your hand on your head and bring it down to the side. So you start to feel this down here. Now this hand is just there for a bit of assistance. It's not there to yank it, you're just there for a bit of assistance. If you can, you just bring this arm out. You should be feeling it all the way down to your fingertips. Bring that arm down and switch sides. So first of all, just get your head into that comfortable position so you're feeling that stretch. Just adding a bit of weight onto your head but not pulling on your neck. Now, put your arm out. You'll feel the stretch all the way down to those fingertips. Good. We'll hold it for a little bit longer. Bring your arm down. Good. Slowly lift your head up. And you're just going to do some rotations. Round and then the other way. You might be feeling some cracks, some clicks when you're doing this. See if you can go all the way around. Well done. A few more rounds. Do it side to side. Slowly. And now look as if you're going over your shoulder and the other way. Perfect. Great. So there was a 10-minute full body stretch. Thank you very much for joining me. You can keep looking back into this video once you've got the link. You can do this whenever you want, as I said, before exercise, after exercise, or if you just need a bit of relaxation and a bit of a stretch during the day. If you're sat in a desk job, this is a really good one just to move you about, especially opening up that back and those shoulders. So thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.